ECSI fans, you want to revolutionize your sports investing habits? Allow me to tell you about WagerWire. WagerWire is an app that helps you become a superior bettor by allowing you to sync all your sports books and track all your bets in one place. See your current action, your betting history, and stats. You could also sign up for sports books and collect bonus offers. Follow them at WagerWire on X, as it's the best account on the platform. Head to App Store or Play Store now and search WagerWire and download the app.
And we're back like we never left. It's Live Zone from Live Zone Sports. As you know, we are here every Monday around 11 o'clock talking about some bets for you guys. I got 3 bets here for you guys today. We're going to start off into some NBA, go through into some NFL, and then we're going to call it there. Usually we would have 5 bets here for you, but the bets were kind of it was good, but it was bad at the same time. So we're just gonna head right into it. We're gonna start off with the Houston Rockets going against the Sacramento Kings Tuesday, which is tomorrow, 10 p.m. Eastern time. I was looking at this game and I was, I like the Kings. I think that the Kings can do a lot better than what they're doing right now. So for that reason, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to say that this game is going over 223 points. It just the look of it. I mean, you got two of the higher scoring teams going against one another here. I just see De'Aaron Fox tearing it up the whole night with Domantas Sabonis as well. So I'm gonna give that to you guys. I'm saying Houston and Sacramento going over 223 is a lock. I think you're gonna go 3 for 3 here with all these bets. Last week we went 2 and 2, so hopefully we can start doing a little bit better here. We're now going to go over. I'm sticking with Sacramento. Sacramento, I think, is a stronger team than the Houston Rockets. So for that reason, I'm going with the spread for the Sacramento Kings, 2.5 points. I mean, it's either we come out and Sacramento does their thing. It really just depends on what team we get from Sacramento, because it's really 50-50 from that point and that standard. So we just need to see something out of DeMar DeRozan. We need to see De'Aaron Fox take lead and lead this team to a win against a young Houston Rockets team. I don't see why they can't get it done. I know the Houston Rockets are on fire right now, but if it was me and you told me on paper which team are you taking here, the Houston Rockets or the Sacramento Kings, I'm taking the Sacramento Kings every time. So for that reason, I think De'Aaron Fox is going to lead them to a win. And I think that we're going to see them win by more than, just a 2.5. I know that they have to lose by 2.5 or win the game, but I think we're going to see the Sacramento Kings win by 7-8 points, something around that. I just have a feeling that De'Aaron Fox is going to do his thing out there. And then lastly, I'm going to stay with the Sacramento train. I'm going De'Aaron Fox, 20-plus points. I think it's beneficial to have him on there. He's the leader of the team. He's going to drop his dimes, but at the same time, he's going to get his points. We've seen a game where a few weeks ago, I'm pretty sure it was against the Denver Nuggets, he decided to score literally 18 points in the third quarter, and he had like 30 on the night or something like that. So for that reason, I'm taking De'Aaron Fox 20-plus points for the game. Now, that is my NBA segment for the bets and everything like that. There is more bets that we could get into maybe for a later time in the NBA, but we're getting in crunch time in the NFL, so I have to go towards the NFL now. I'm going to start off here talking about the Buffalo Bills going against the LA Rams. If you know me, I'm a LA Rams fan. I like the LA Rams. They're my second favorite team in the NFL, but I do not like the game that's ahead of them. I really don't think that this is going to benefit them trying to make a move to get into the playoffs as a wild card. I think that this is going to hurt them because the Buffalo Bills are looking for that number 1 seed. And if you watched the extra point last week, I know it was a holiday weekend and everything like that. If you watch what we were saying that the Buffalo Bills were going to take that number 1 spot away from Kansas City, and that Kansas City Chiefs were going to be the number 2 spot, because if you look at the tiebreaker, the Buffalo Bills have the tiebreaker against Kansas City. So for that reasoning, I'm going to start off right here, and I'm going to take the Buffalo Bills -4 spread. I really do think that the Buffalo Bills are the best team in the AFC right now, hands down. I know a lot of you guys are going to come at me and say that you're crazy because the Kansas City Chiefs are the best team in the NFL, blah, blah, blah. I understand where you guys are coming from, but you got to remember, we saw years where Tom Brady and Peyton Manning didn't make it to the Super Bowl. Yes, it was slim years that we didn't see those two make it to the Super Bowl, but I think we're going to see that out of Patrick Mahomes this year. I don't think Patrick Mahomes is going to get the job done this year the same way that he has been in the last few years. So for that reason, I'm going to take the Buffalo Bills in the win here. I am also going to put it out there that I think it's going to go over 49 points. The Rams have a very stacked offense with Cooper Kupp, Kyren Williams, Matthew Stafford, Puka Nacua. The names go on and on and on for that team. They got a hell of a receiver core. I mean, they could go 5 deep with that receiver core, and also have a few good tight ends in Parkinson and Higbee, but Higbee obviously is not playing right now, so they have to rely on Parkinson. So I like the Rams team. I think that the Rams can do a lot of good things. It's just too late in the season. Puka Nacua got hurt in the beginning of the season, and it definitely ended up hurting their chances to make the playoffs. I know a lot of people think that it's still possible, but I love the Rams, but I just don't think it's their year. I don't think it's their time to make it to the playoffs. I just don't think it's right timing, put it that way, especially with teams like the Seattle Seahawks that are going on a tear right now, and the Arizona Cardinals that are a 50-50 team. I mean, the Rams are really looking at the 3rd spot here in the division. Now, the Buffalo Bills did just beat one of their division rivals in the San Francisco 49ers, but the San Francisco 49ers are not the same team that we've seen in years. Christian McCaffrey not doing his thing. Brandon Ayuk hurt for the year. Deebo Samuel, he's been half there, half not there. George Kittle injured most of the season, really, if you think about it. I just don't think that I think that out of that division, those are the 2 teams that I can say, all right, well, they're probably out for the playoffs. So my last thing that I have here, I'm having Josh Allen anytime scoring touchdown. I mean, come on, we saw him score in the snow. I have a feeling that he's going to get a rushing touchdown against a really hurting LA Rams defense that I just don't see being a beneficial target against a guy like Josh Allen. I think Josh Allen is really on one of his best career years that we have seen from him. So for that reason, I gotta go with Josh Allen. Josh Allen is the man. He is the guy. When you think of a prototype quarterback, Josh Allen's name comes up a lot. So for that reason, I gotta go with Josh Allen. He's my guy. But we'll get right back into the last set of bets that we have. As you see, it's going to be the Chargers going against the Chiefs. Got a lot more coming to you for the week as well. Make sure that you're watching all the shows. I mean, we have at least 20 shows that go on air every week. So yeah, we'll be right back from an ad, and stay tuned. And we're back from our ad. We got one more set of bets here for you. We're going to switch right over to it right now. We got the LA Chargers going against the Kansas City Chiefs. Yes, I had them in here for a reason. Knowing that I have the Buffalo Bills taking the number 1 spot this week, what does this mean for the Kansas City Chiefs that is going against another LA team? Well, let's start here. I'm saying that's going over 43 points. The Chiefs and the Chargers have two of the best offenses right now in the league. So, I mean, you can't really bet against that. 43 points, it's 21 and a half points for each team, and whoever wins the game is going to have 24 to 27 points. Why wouldn't you put something on like that? So, for me, I'm going over 43 points for the game. I think it's going to be a good game. I think it's going to be a great game for the LA Chargers. I just have a feeling that we're going to see a huge game from both teams. Now, for that reasoning, I'm going to LA money line. Yes, I am. The Chargers are going to beat the Kansas City Chiefs in this division game, and it's going to lead the Buffalo Bills up to the number 1 seed with the tiebreaker. This is where it starts, Buffalo fans. This is your year. So if you're watching this, bet on your team, bet on your guys, because Buffalo Bills are going to take the tiebreaker starting this week, and they're not looking back. It's their year to do something in the AFC. We saw it with the Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens last year. We saw it with Cincy in years prior. We're seeing it with the Buffalo Bills. It's their turn. We're going to see a Buffalo Bills AFC run in the playoffs this year. And then my last thing that I have for you guys is I have Justin Herbert throwing for at least 2 touchdowns. I think it's going to be around 3. I wouldn't bet on the 3, though, because they do have a good running back in J.K. Dobbins. But I do believe he will at least get 2 passing touchdowns. So make sure that you put that through. Buffalo Bills, you should be excited because this is the week for you guys to step up. Kansas City, you're still going to be in the playoffs. I just think it's going to be at the 2nd seed. Could make a run. You could lose in the first round. Who knows? But anyways, that's been all for Bets Live this week. We got a lot more coming to you. I hope you guys enjoyed. A little quick one here for you tonight. Tomorrow, we're going to bring you an extra point. It's going to be a lot longer than that, I promise you. But until then, just make sure, as always, keep on doing your thing and stay tuned.